Hello, I am Durin, and I am your host and participant in the PS4 Blood Bowl 2 Twitch Race War on the on the PS4, obviously. This video is just going to be quick because I hate typing on a controller and it sucks. So I'm going to try and explain everything right here for all the participants who are participating, and for those who may wish to participate in the future should we do it again if it goes well. So, the first thing. Everybody's in, of course, the draft. I'll be doing it off screen, and then we'll be posting one by one on the community page as each player's turn comes up. Now, as each say as somebody, like, say I drew number one, I'll do it again if I get number one, just so there's no like, hey, you drew yourself first kind of bullshit. But if I drew number one, then I pick my team. And I post what race I chose on the forum, and then the draft will advance to the next one, and so on and so forth. So it's going to take a little time, because people obviously aren't sitting around watching all day waiting for their turn to come up, because people have to do things, so it'll probably take a couple days. But as far as the draft goes, now for the race part. By my count, we've got 8 races to play with. We've got humans, we've got orcs, we've got dwarves, we've got Skaven, we've got elves, we've got chaos, we've got lizardmen, and we've got undead. Now, why didn't I mention a couple of them? Because Norse are going to fall under the human category. Of course, all elves will fall under elves. Bretonnians are going to fall under the human category. So that's kind of like, if you pick human, you really got a choice of 3 teams, and you only get to pick one of the 3, obviously. And you black out the other 2 teams, because you're the human representative for the tournament. Same with the elves. If you draft elves, you get your choice of the 3 elf teams, and you will be the elf representative in the tournament. I think those are the only 2 that have multiples, though. Now, when it comes to team builds, though, there are a couple caveats there as well, because it is race war, and we're trying to make it as pure as possible. We'll do half breeds, in the sense. Well, actually, let me go back. Like, it's got to be race, right? So if you choose the straight-up human team, you can't have an ogre, because an ogre is not a human. And if you chose the orc team, you can't have a troll, because a troll is not an orc. And a goblin's not an orc either. So, can't do anything there. Dwarf, everything's fine. Skaven, everything's fine, because the rat ogre is technically half rat. High elves, no problems. Dark elves, no problems. Bretonnians, no problems. Chaos, no problems, because, well, I don't know why. You probably don't want a Minotaur anyway, but I don't see a problem with it, so. If there is, somebody can tell me, and maybe we'll fix it for next time. Lizardmen, no problems. Norse can't have a Yeti, but you can have the 2 elves, because they're like half human, right? And undead, I don't think there's a problem. I was thinking of limiting them to 2 ghouls, because I don't know if the ghouls are undead or not. But without them, you've got no team, so. I'm gonna let that go. We'll just see how it works for whoever chooses undead. So those are the racial things you should know ahead of time before you pick your team. With the wood elves, I guess you get no tree either. You can't have a Trent, because it's obviously not an elf. So I'm looking on my PC version. I just realized, oh, I don't have wood elves on PC. Okay, yeah, I didn't buy them because I don't play enough on PC anymore. So then you draft your team, you pick your team, you make your team based on those guidelines as I just explained. There's no other restrictions. Now, the only other caveat to make it like racially driven is when you level your characters, you can't use your doubles. Now, it may seem a little lame, but it's just for the experiment of this to make it more racially pure. Like your race's skills against other races' skills, so there's no like cross-skilling. Now, on the same, so like if you get like your Minotaur and you roll doubles, you can't have block. Sorry, you only get to pick strength skills. Or agility, you can't do that either. So if you're playing an elf team with no strength access, then you have no strength access. You shouldn't have any strength skills on your team. If somebody accidentally does pick a double skill, you're going to have to fire the player. And if you start a game, you can concede it immediately, and I guess I can reset it quickly if I'm around, or in a couple days, if there's time, of course. And you can replay it if you accidentally started a game with a double player that you forgot to delete because you made it by accident. But stat ups are acceptable though. So if you roll a 10, you can take your armor up or your movement. 11 agility, and of course 12 for strength. Those are all acceptable because those are just like beefed up stats. There's nothing racially specific about those because they apply to everybody. And I think that's about it. And it's just going to be a round robin tournament. 7 weeks. May the best player win. Best record wins. Please play it out. It is for fun more or less than anything else. And we just want to see how it goes, right? And if you get to play against a guy who just wants to foul the whole game, that's unfortunate, but that's Blood Bowl. I got nothing against fouling, so foul to your heart's content, but you probably won't win many games, and you'll probably do your race a disservice. Because then the elves will be better than you. You don't want that, do you? You don't want elves to win. Come on. Anyway, I think that answers everything that I had to think of. So, yeah, that's it. Keep your eye on the community page. I'm going to start the draft right after I post this video. I'm Darren. Thanks for watching.